Don't make a $30,000 mistake trying to upsize your home. If you have outgrown your space, this next move could change everything for you. Your school zones, your commute, your mortgage, your peace of mind. And yet, most families, they rush it and they regret it. Let me show you how to do it differently. Hi, I'm Michael Newton with Gravity Realty Group here in Calgary. We help families make life's biggest moves with clarity, care, and a solid game plan. Today, I'm breaking down the top 5 mistakes families make when upsizing and how to avoid every single one. So stick around to the end, and if this helps, please hit like and subscribe and share it with a friend who's thinking about moving, maybe this year. So, mistake number 1 is buying before you have a plan to sell. Too many families fall in love with their dream home before having a clear game plan to sell their current one. You see, the listing, they book a showing, and suddenly they're emotional. But all without knowing their timeline, equity, position, market prep, and they risk overpaying, overpromising, and even losing their dream home when the sale drags. We just worked with a family in Legacy who nearly bought a home with no strategy to list their current one. They were about to write an offer without knowing how long their place would sit or what they'd net. We hit pause. We built a move me plan, sold their home in a weekend, and then secured their upgrade. So if you want to avoid this pitfall, DM me the word plan. We'll map out a game plan tailored for your family. Mistake number 2 is thinking that the market is the same everywhere. Some areas are ice cold, others are still cold. Last week, one of our buyers in Auburn Bay had to compete in a multiple offer scenario. Meanwhile, neighborhoods around the city are still sitting for weeks. For example, a home in Mahogany got 5 showings and then it sat around and didn't sell for 2 weeks before we got a single offer. So why this matters is because if you're trying to upsize based on media and headlines, you could end up misreading what's going on and miss out on a real opportunity. So if you send me a message about timing, I can break down what Calgary areas are moving and which ones are not. The third mistake is stretching too thin on budget. This is where dreams turn into stress. Upsizing doesn't just mean a bigger house. It means bigger utility bills, insurance, taxes, maintenance, and often a higher mortgage. If you're already stretched thin, the joy of your new home can fade fast. We always build family flex budgets for our clients, not just what you can qualify for, but what gives you room to live. Upsizing should feel like breathing room, not panic every time the water heater goes, right? So send me a DM about your budget and we can build a template to make sure that your next move lets you sleep at night and you know what your budgets are. The next mistake is forgetting about your lifestyle and how it fits into your life. Will kids walk to school? Are you going to be spending 45 minutes on Deerfoot every day? Do you have space to work, play, rest? Are you going to be upgrading the house or downgrading your house for peace of mind? For example, we had clients upsizing from a townhome in Seaton. They were drawn to a larger home out in Chestermere, but when we mapped their kids' schedule, their work commute, and after-school activities, it didn't add up. We pivoted and found a detached home with a finished basement and a double garage 10 minutes closer to family, and then they were happy. That actually worked. Mistake number 5 is moving without support. One of the biggest transitions is when you're buying and selling at the same time with kids, with the tow, with the school changes, with the work stress, with the rising interest rates. It can be a lot, and when families try to wing it, they usually pay for it in money, time, and sleep. What I mean by this is that we've helped dozens of Calgary families upsize without panic. We know what needs to happen first, what can wait, and how to avoid pressure from banks, builders, or even buyers. So if you're thinking about moving this year, DM me the word plan and we'll send you a link for a free consultation on how to plan out your move so you don't miss out on all the details. Listen, upsizing should be exciting. It should feel like a step into more room, more peace, and a better fit for your family's future. But only if you do it with clarity, care, and the right team behind you. If this was helpful, please hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone else who's planning a move in Calgary this year. And if you're ready to start your move, you know where to find me.